What's up, guys? I just finished playing one of the greatest games I've ever played, and that is the Walking Dead game. As much as I love this series, I just had to play this game, and since it got Game of the Year, I really was interested in even trying it out. I was a little skeptical at first when I first saw that it was like a comic book kind of look to it, but then I realized, you know, they're trying to make it look like the comic, which is really interesting, kind of a unique kind of style that they want to try out. So I gave it a try once the New Year's week came in, and I got the episode 1 for free, and after I played that, I fell in love with the game. I just had to get the other episodes, and I paid 20 bucks to get online on the Xbox Marketplace, and when I did that, I never looked back. This game is a great experience for everyone, and after finishing it, I'm not gonna lie, it made me cry, and I've never actually cried in a game except for maybe Mass Effect. Only those two games of the history of me playing a game I've ever cried in, and I'm not ashamed to say that I actually had a few tears when at the very end. I'm not going to spoil anything for you guys. I want you guys to experience it, but there are a lot of things that happen. But Telltale does not hold back in what happens in the game. If it can happen in real life, it will happen in the game, and that is what makes this game so unique. Is that even though there are kids in it, they can die, and kids can die, and with that, they don't hold back with it, and a lot of things happen, and the voice acting is awesome. It's actually believable. At first, at the very first episode, I was like, there are some voice acting or script is a little weird and awkward, but then as the episode kept going, I noticed that it got better, and I think the biggest thing I was noticing was that the relationship between Clementine and Lee was that the conversations they would have in the first episode were a little awkward, and I'm thinking that's just because they were new to each other. They didn't know each other that well. But as the episodes kept going and they started going through these experiences, you notice that their conversations were different. Even though they weren't like deep emotional kind of conversations, they were actually kind of the like icebreakers kind of thing, where they started getting to know each other. And when that happens, the person playing eventually starts to get connected and bond with the characters. And that's what this game really does so well, is that it allows you to get a bond, a connection with these characters. And character development is one of my biggest things I love about video games. I love character development because it allows me to actually feel something for a character. Unlike in a lot of action movies or just normal drama movies or game, when someone dies, I feel nothing for them. I'm like, okay, let's move on. And when a game allows you to feel something for a fictional character in a video game, that proves that yes, it is a very good game. A lot of people say that there are some deaths in games where it doesn't make any sense, and there's a lot of moments in The Walking Dead, I have to say, where someone could die and there is obviously something that could have been done to save them. You don't have to allow someone to die. Like, for instance, if someone, I'm not going to say any names or anything, but there's a time when you can save someone by pulling them out of a hole, and they give it to a one-arm guy. I don't know why. Instead of allowing someone that has both arms pull someone up. I don't know, but I don't know. There's a lot of like moments where I was like shaking my head or facepalm. I was like, really? Why couldn't you have an option where you can change what happens? There are some moments where it's going to happen. It doesn't matter what you do, what you say. It's going to happen, and it's only to move the story along, and I can understand that. And I don't know, it's one of the little things I pet peeve about the game, but other than that, it was an awesome game. It got me really into it. It had a lot of intense moments, emotional moments where it would tug on your little heartstrings, and it was breathtaking. It was one of those games that you have to play, and I highly recommend you guys to play it. And tell me what you think about it, because I'm going to definitely play it again and make different choices, because there are some points where I knew that it was wrong to do something, and I was like, oh, I don't know if I should keep going with it. But I did, and then it came back to bite me in the ass. There is also some times where it doesn't mean anything. No matter what you do, it's going to happen anyway, so it doesn't really do much. But I'm definitely going to play it again. It has a really high replay value to it, and it's amazing. I would give it a perfect score of a 10 out of 10 just because it is an awesome game. And I don't know if it's just because I love The Walking Dead, but if I was going to be honest, it would be a 9.5. but just because I love The Walking Dead, I gave it a 10. But I think the real rating would be a 9.5. And the game of the year, it really does deserve it, and I am not ashamed to say that it does. I highly recommend you guys to play the Walking Dead game. I know it's been out for a while, and there are a lot of other people that haven't played it yet, just like me. And if you haven't played it and you didn't get the first episode free on New Year's, it's okay. Each one is only $5. You can get it for 25. I don't recommend buying it at the store on a disc copy because it's actually 30. And if you get it used, I think it's like 27. So it's a lot cheaper just to get it on the marketplace. And I highly recommend you guys to get it. And as always, I'm Fire, and you guys have a great day. And remember to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't, if you're new, and leave a little comment down because I love to see you guys communicate, and I like to comment back because I actually do care. So I will see you guys later. Take care.